Hey y'all, what's up? How you doing? Let's go. Hey, that is good energy. Good energy. Good energy. Like Dahlia. All right, let's get into it. Tonight's topic is going to be the one of the greatest topics I think I've done so far. Well, it's a pretty good topics, but tonight's live stream is going to be about, Diddy and his team. They've actually, you know, did some things. The last time we were on live stream, we had all the folks in here doing all the things when it comes to sharing and commenting. And I appreciate you guys 1000%. I appreciate you all for being here and rocking with me and keeping the show going. We do. So today, y'all, we are talking about none other than Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Brother Love, Sean Combs, That's what we're talking about today again, okay? All right. Now, I wanted to come on as soon as everything happened, but baby, your girl worked at 9 to 5. I still have to work, honey. I still have to work, okay? Still have to work. So, I am going to get into the juicy details of everything that is going on right now. And your man is smiling big time. You hear me? Your man is smiling big time because they got to win. They got to win. Well, it looks like a win for right now, right? They got to win. So, if I don't know where you're joining me from, if you're on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, I don't know where you're joining me from. You're on stream from Twitch. Tune in, buckle up, grab a snack, and let's get this show on the road. Okay? Because, baby, I found out a lot of information. Okay? And shout out to all the creators that have been reaching out, encouraging me to do more, encouraging me to keep going. Shout out to y'all. Y'all is the what? Bees knees. Appreciate it. Y'all liking my show? Y'all liking my live stream show? I appreciate y'all. If you're on TikTok, make sure you're tapping the screen. If you're on YouTube, make sure you share this out with your friend, member, family, or foe. It doesn't matter because they all need to know what they need to know that we on live. And we're going to be talking about your man Diddy and the win that he had in court. Okay? He feeling real good now, y'all. I just wanted to show this to you real quick because from everybody that was in the courtroom, you hear me? They said your man got smiles on his face. He passing out hugs and kisses. He ain't had no shackles on. Your man feeling himself. And there's also somebody that was just released from the same prison that Mr. Diddy is in that's talking about how he in good spirits, how he got the inmates just fanboying over him a little bit. It is Sean P. Diddy Combs. They fanboying over him and making his bed, doing little chores. So he's still living the life behind the bars. Behind the bars. He's still living the life. You feel me? Man, let's go ahead and let's jump into this. I just wanted to show y'all this picture real quick because I was just like, whoa, your man still living the life. And I just wanted to know who this person was that they saying is Sean P. Diddy Combs. It doesn't look like him to me. I just want to show y'all this picture real quick. Hold on. Let me go find it real quick. Let me go find it real quick for you, okay? Because this don't look like your man. I don't know who this is, but I'm about to show you. Hold on. Let me blow this up. Let me blow this up. I don't know who this guy is right here, but I'm about to show y'all right now. Y'all tell me who this is when y'all see it. Y'all tell me who this is. Y'all tell me who this is. Mm, mm, mm. Who is that? Who that is? Not your baby daddy. Who that is? Not your baby daddy. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that is? That's not your baby daddy. That's not Sean P. Diddy Combs. Who that? Sis. Bro. Who that in that sketch right there? I don't know who that is. But that ain't Sean P. Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy. That ain't him, sir. No, ma'am, no ham, no spam. That's not him. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long tonight. I just want to come on here and say my piece and listen to y'all comments. And we're gonna have a very adult discussion. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to infringe on this creator's content at all in any type of way. But Mr. Lionel B, you guys all know and watch him. We love and we watch Mr. Lionel B. And he's pretty much doing an interview, like a couple different interviews with some individuals that have been identified as the young lady in the DC shirt where her face blurred out. She has been identified as that young lady. And she said some pretty interesting things, some things that kind of brought me to tears, y'all. I'm just saying, as a woman, the stories that she's telling kind of brought me to tears. Y'all go look out for that. Go check out Lionel B show. And I think if you just search his name in the YouTube algorithm, he'll come. The latest video he did will come right up. Like, y'all, I was in tears. Okay. So let's talk about what happened here. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so everybody can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I got two different ways to go about this. Okay. Two different ways to go about this. So we already know that's happening. Let's get this one. And certain words I'm not going to say only because I don't want to get flagged. I'm just coming back to YouTube. Everything's just getting started. So y'all, you be the judge. You make your best guess of certain words that I'm not saying. All right. All right. Okay. So here we go. Let me get this out of our way right here. Let me close that. All right. So everybody is reporting on the story. I'm not in New York. I can't go to the courtroom. I can't say certain things. I can't visit. I wish I could. If I was in New York, I'd go right to the courtroom and I'll listen. But they say it's so busy in there that it's like not too many. It's like standing room when he go to court. So, I mean, from all the reporters and everybody trying to get the latest details and see what's going on. So here's what's happening. The judge granted Diddy kind of a legal victory. It wasn't a full victory. It was kind of. So we talked about a couple of days ago how his legal team has made an appeal. Well, not an appeal in that sense of the word, an actual appeal, but they have made, a wish to be granted, right? So they sent their plea to the judge and said, hey, can we have an emergency meeting? Because some things being said, y'all, some things being said by the prosecution and done by the prosecution, and it is infringing upon his rights. And, it's against the Fourth Amendment. And we need to be seen way ahead of the bail hearing that's going to happen on the 22nd, which is Friday. Right, that's Friday. So let's go into this a little bit. I've already read it. I've already seen the actual script of it. There's a transcript going around about what happened in court, but it's on Twitter. I've already went through that piece. It kind of looks like the prosecutors is fumbling. It kind of looked like somebody need to take some sleep. They need to get some rest. That's what it's kind of looking like to me. You feel me? I got my robe on. I'm nice and comfy. It looked like somebody needs some sleep. Look like they fumbling just based on the conversation of the transcript that's going around from the hearing that happened the other day. Somebody needs some rest. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this. And we're going to see what it say. Now, hold on. Let me put my earphone. All right. We should sound good now. Got my earphones on. How that sound? Let me check the sound before we keep going. Let me check the sound. I hope we're not echoing. I hope we're not echoing. Not echoing at all. Child. Let's go check the sound. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So let's go to the channel. Let's check the sound and see what that sound like. Make sure it's not echoing. All right. There we go. There we go. It sounds pretty good to me. All right. Type a one in the chat if you can hear me. Type a one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. So let's go ahead and see what they said here. A federal judge said he would not consider evidence obtained during a sweep of the Sean Diddy Combs jail cell at his upcoming bail hearing. Representing a win for the music mogul, Judge Arun also ruled that the prosecution would need to destroy its copies of the 19 pages of notes that were obtained in the sweep. Now, if you don't know, you're finding out here now. There was a federal raid on the prison that Diddy is in. And in that federal raid, those raiders, I just can't understand how this happened. That's why it's like taking me a second to like come up with something because those agents, how y'all? Okay, anyways, those agents took pictures of a legal notepad that was marked notes. I believe they said that the legal notepad was inside of a manila folder. And in that manila folder, it was marked notes. Now, those notes came from meetings and conferences that Diddy had with his lawyers. That's why the lawyer's screaming, foul play, foul play. No, 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 no. Foul play, foul play. What's going on here? Now, the prosecution is saying, hey, that sweep was planned way before he even got there, right? So the agents that were in the jail, they have a filter team, and that filter team was supposed to look at those documents to see if anything could have been privileged, because everything that you talk about and go over with your attorney is client attorney privilege, right? Right. So that's why Diddy lawyer screaming foul play. I mean, y'all know I don't support the things that's happening and being alleged. Y'all know that already if you watch me. But this is kind of foul. If you do it to him, you can reverse anybody Fourth Amendment right. I'm just saying, don't matter who it is. All right. So Combs appeared in court, notably without shackles, which was requested by his lawyer and his legal team when they submitted the motion to have his bail reviewed by the appellate court. by the appellate court. All right. On Tuesday, November 19th, seemingly more relaxed than at previous hearings, he walked into the court wearing a khaki jumpsuit and hugged his attorneys. Right? Diddy, Diddy Wildin. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. Diddy Wildin. He came in there with hugs and kisses. Let me show you this. Let me show y'all this. Let me show you this. I still don't know who this man is, but I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Here it comes. Here it comes. This is wow. Oh, come on. What is this? Let me exit out of that. Cute hat. Thank you. Thank you for the cute hat. Appreciate it. If you're just joining me, I'm live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you tap in that live. And if you're also on YouTube, you guys make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up the content. Now let me show you this. He hugging everybody. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Diddy feeling real good in court when he walked in today. He kind of, it almost seemed like he knew what was going to happen. It almost seemed like the brother knew what was going to happen. Now that's what's funny to me. Okay. All right. He turned around after he gave the man he came in first and then he threw blowing kisses to his mama. You know, they always do that. And then he turned around. Thank you for the live. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. And then, you know, they're kissing and hugging, and everybody's just in a very jovial mood. They feeling good. All right. Let's go back to this. Seemingly more relaxed than at previous hearings, he walked into the court wearing a khaki jumpsuit and hugged his attorneys. The hearing was called after the defense made an accusation in a Monday night filing that Combs' attorney client privilege had been violated when the items were seized from his cell during a Bureau of Prisons sweep, which the mogul's attorney called outrageous government conduct. Yo, that's crazy. And a due process violation. What y'all think? Y'all think this was a due process violation? Y'all think because he's in jail, because he's a prisoner, that they have a right to go in and shake him down whenever they want to? Now, mind you, this is not the COs of the jail. This is not the people who work at the jail. This is not the warden. This is not nothing to do with the jail. This is outside federal agents that's coming in and raiding the cell. Outside federal agents. Somebody said on TikTok, yeah, that's a violation. I understand. Now, mind you, we all know there's some stuff that Diddy allegedly did that none of us agree with, especially us as women. But if they allow his rights to be violated and his Fourth Amendment right to be violated, then they can do it to anybody. If they go and do it to a billionaire, then what about the normal folks like us? God forbid something happen and we get in some situations and we need our Fourth Amendment rights protected, but then they got this case that they can refer to and cite as, we can do it. We did it before. And I don't know if y'all know, are they raiding the other people's cell like that? That's not right. I think what they trying to say is that they raided the entire jail and jails in the area. So just so happened, they got these 19 pages of notes from Diddy's meeting with his lawyers. Just so happened. I'm just saying, I'm not now. That's kind of foul to me. I'm just here to tell you, it's kind of foul. Okay. Now let's go back to it. I don't know if y'all know, but let's just go back to it. Let's go. I'll get to it. I'll get to that part. The defense further claimed that the seizure included notes Combe had written to his lawyers concerning defense strategies. When we visit him in jail, we have lists. Combs, attorney Mark Agnifilio, said in court on Tuesday, everything in these pads are things we discuss: trial strategy, who we speak to determine a witness, credibility. We discuss everything with Mr. Combs, and I imagine they do. I imagine Diddy thinks he's a lawyer now in this situation. Trust me and believe that. Just knowing his character, knowing the way that he acts in business and how aggressive he is, I believe that he is what's happening now, what you did today, who you talked to yesterday. I believe that 1000%. Prosecutors argued that most of the items taken during the sweep, which the government says was pre planned at the facility before Combs' arrest, was unrelated to the case and not target specific inmates. We're not legally privileged. Like we were just talking about, they were trying to say it was everybody, it wasn't just him. I don't believe that. I'm just saying, I feel like they trying to conjure up more charges because we know he did something. He did something. He did something. He did something. What that something is, we don't know. Allegedly, he did something. Okay. What it is, we don't know what it is. And the prosecutors probably have that feeling as well, just based on the people that they're talking to. So, like we talked about in a previous video, they mentioned that he had written down that he gave $250,000 to one of the former members of the band that he was in, so, and one of the other band members is suing him. So, I mean, it's interesting. Interesting. Assistant U.S. Attorney Slavic revealed during the hearing that the notes taken from Combs' cell were mostly related to personal matters, including birthdays and inspirational quotes. Slavic also emphasized during the hearing that the investigations is very much ongoing in their response to the defense filing that sparked the hearing. Prosecutors said the notes found in the cell were vetted by a filter team before they were given to the prosecuting Combs case team. In a separate defense filing, Combs' lawyers also requested that he appear in court unshackled without handcuffs because they said that him coming to court with handcuffs on makes him appear to the media as he's already guilty, and they're saying that you're innocent until proven guilty. So I don't know. Ah, I don't know. He's still in a jumpsuit. He's still in a jumpsuit. He's still being brought out by the sheriff's deputies. Now, Maria, I am breaking that Allie Cowder accusations down. I have a video coming for that on my YouTube channel about the whole Allie Cowder situation and what she saw, what she's saying, what she's alleging. I have an entire breakdown and response and reaction coming to that because this gave us a lot. My YouTube is in my bio. It's Chrissy Speaks. Same thing as here. Well, it's Chrissy Speaks too on YouTube. Everywhere else is Chrissy Speaks. Chrissy Speaks X2. Okay. So they argued that his appearance in shackles could potentially create juror bias given the amount of press coverage and proceedings that have received. Submaranian, the judge, granted the request prior to Tuesday's hearing. Combs is charged with eggs trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution after alleged authorities. He organized highly orchestrated eggs performances called freak offs and forced or coerced women to participate with male workers. The Bad Boy Records founder has been incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center since September. He has also been denied bail twice by two different judges who have cited concerns of potential witness tampering. A third bail hearing is scheduled for Friday. Now, Friday, he going to the appellate court, and the appellate court is going to decide whether or not that he can. Um, let me come back to y'all. Whether or not he can go home. They definitely start. That's exactly why I believe. That's why I believe what Miss Ann is saying over here on YouTube. They still trying to build cases while he in there. Yes, a superseded indictment is what it's called because he's been indicted on the charges that they currently have, but they're trying to conjure up more stuff and they're trying to figure out what's next and they're trying to figure out we need more. This is not enough. They know they don't have enough. They just got Cassie. And they have all these other different that 120 lawsuits allegedly. The people that are now starting to speak out. I believe that the prosecution thought if they were to keep him in jail away from the public, then people would feel safe to come out and speak. Listen, if you're a victim, it may take time for you to speak. It may not necessarily have anything to do with him. It's all in due time. You have to allow those people time because that's like post traumatic stress disorder, going through something, as I've been reading in the allegations, going through something as deep as that, right? That's like triggering. It can onset depression. Like, I would never, 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 never want to force anyone to come forward before they're ready. And it seemed like the prosecution is like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We only have so much time. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Okay, give me 1 second. So, if y'all don't know, the Abercrombie and Fitch guys, they were given bail at 10 million. Jeffries was at $10 million. So, what Diddy lawyer is saying, because he quoted that case, he cited that case and was like, y'all got him sitting in here for lesser charges, but someone with very similar charges just received bail for way less than what we are offering. We offering a whole $50 million package plus home confinement plus surrendering of passports of not only Diddy but his some of his kids and his mom too. Like, we offering a huge package. Whoa. And y'all let him go on 50 mil? I mean on 10 mil? Come on. What's good? Now, I want to dig deeper into the lawsuits. I do have quite a few. I have three of the lawsuits actually from the alleged victim. And I'm dissecting them. I'm going through them to see which ones I actually want to bring forward and start to talk about. So there was a situation that just recently happened with a TikToker, and that TikToker was on TMZ today, and he was saying that he believed because his video went viral about the Diddy situation. He's been talking about Diddy. Everybody's talking about Diddy. Who's not talking about Diddy? So his video went viral, and he had some people come to his house, like his back gate where he lived at, and he took video of it, and he believed it's because of the Diddy case. Now he called the police. He filed a report. It was on TMZ. He's speaking out, trying to get his name out there so that if anything happens to him, then we know where it came from. I feel like that's the reason why he's doing it. But let me tell you something right now here, Diddy, and your PIs too. I got a Ford Toward military vet in this house. Just so you know. 4 tours and real war. Real war. Okay? Real war. Just so you know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm kind of scared to let people on here while I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 4 tours. Afghanistan, Iraq, all in places. Just so you know. I'm just saying. All right, moving on. So I wanted to show y'all this too, because Fox News is saying something entirely different than everybody else. And my belief is that Diddy's going to be released on bail. And the judge has said that the 19 pages is suppressed until further notice. Now, the 19 pages were to be destroyed by the prosecution, but the judge kept them to go over them. But he also stated that the information that they have could not in any way be discussed in the bail hearing that's coming up on Friday. Okay? So that's currently where we are with that, which is wildly crazy to me. I'm just saying. Okay, so let me show you this because Fox News is saying something different. And I just wanted to take a look at, just show y'all real quick.
On the case that is unfolding there regarding Sean.
I gotta take my butt. I gotta.
Diddy Combs. These were the courtroom sketches.
Unmute. Okay, there we go. We back. I be forgetting those AirPods changes things. Testing. Okay, we back. There we go. All right. Now I just wanted y'all to hear this because this just it feels weird.
Dates on the case that is unfolding there regarding Sean Diddy Combs. These were the courtroom sketches. Just today, we're turning our attention now there. The sex that is unfolding there regarding Sean Diddy Combs. These were the courtroom sketches. Just today, we're turning our attention now there. The sex trafficking case against Diddy and the possible resentencing of the Menendez brothers in Los Angeles. We'll get to that in just a moment here. But let's focus our efforts on New York. We want to get to ththese headlines in both cases. And we're going to do that with our friend, Nima Romani, former federal prosecutor and legal analyst. He joins us. Nima, good to see you, and thanks for being with us here. You were tweeting about the Diddy case today. There was an emergency hearing called this afternoon at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan, the judge ordering the prosecution to turn over its findings from a jail cell raid, Diddy's jail cell, just yesterday. What were the contents of those raids?
Well, apparently, according to the defense, they're legal documents. The government's saying no, on the contrary, they're just some handwritten notes and a calendar. And what the judge did, Judge Subramanian, is he ordered the prosecution to destroy their copies. He kept copies, and he's going to review them in chambers or in camera. And one of two things will happen. Either the defense is right, and those are privileged materials, in which case they will not go.
So they're not saying anything different.
Or the prosecution.
I don't know why.
Or the prosecution is right, and they have nothing to do with the legal case. And the government will get copies. It's only 20 pages. I don't think it'll take the judge that long. But I think the media is reporting this as some huge win for the defense because the government has to destroy their copies. they may get copies of those documents in a matter of days. So I think it's premature to say that this is any type of victory for Sean Diddy Combs. Really, the only victory today was the judge said that he doesn't have to be shackled during the pendency of the proceedings in court. So I think that's a big win for him.
All right, yeah, Nima, I was going to characterize it as some type of victory for Combs. You kind of disabused me of that notion. Is it only because this is purely temporary, to your point, whatever was recovered there from the cell, these notes, the prosecution will eventually get their hands on? The judge just now saying for now they cannot.
That's it. If it is privilege, of course they won't. But if it...
Okay. See, that's not what I'm getting. I'm not getting that from the actual transcript in the courtroom. Like verbatim, it was stated to destroy what you have to the prosecution from the judge. So I don't know what Fox News was hearing. I know that the judge said that it was back and forth. It was ping pong because the judge did say, I'm going to review the document that you have right now. Until further notice, you are to destroy what you have. Until further notice is the key term here. That's the key word, until further notice. So they kind of right. They could get him, but then again, he could just X them all together. And I'm pretty sure if the judge does say, hey, you can use these after said date, then there's going to be another motion by Diddy's legal team. I can almost guarantee you there would be another motion by Diddy's legal team to suppress those documents. But that is a win. And the reason why it's a win, the reason why it's a win for Diddy is because he hasn't been getting any good news in the last couple, 30 days, 45 days. He hasn't gotten any. September 19th, is when he went to jail. He hasn't gotten any good news since then. So for him, this is huge, especially being locked up. But now he done got acclimated in there and got people doing his beds. Got people doing his beds and bringing them trays. I'm just saying. Oh, man, that's a little different. Because what I saw, okay, I'm reading this right now. Give me 1 second. Comparing, that was the third win that I was thinking of when I was actually taking the notes. So the third win that I was thinking of how they compared Diddy's case to the Abercrombie and Fitch guys and how they were able to receive their bails because the charges are the same. They probably partied together. They was all in the Hamptons at the same time. Allegedly. So I'm just saying, Diddy, don't send your people over here. I'm just saying. Now, the next topic, they have this prominent figure that everybody is talking about and trying to figure out who this prominent figure is. The lawyer, Tony Busby, has fought back, and he made a statement today. And in that statement, he said, I'm a Marine, you don't scare me, and we ain't backing down without a fight. Pretty much to sum it up. Because if you don't know, if you're just joining me and you don't know what's going on in this Diddy case, there was 120 civil lawsuits that Tony Busby, the lawyer, is handling against Diddy, other businesses, and other influential people, such as celebrities, right? And in those 120 lawsuits, they've only filed, I believe, 26 to date. Don't quote me, but I believe they've only filed 26. And there was a TMZ documentary, TMZ stay on it, okay? Documentary where they interviewed the lawyer. And the lawyer was saying, because they was asking, like, where are the other alleged victims? Where are the other lawsuits? Like, what's happening? Pretty much. And what he's saying is, okay, we've sent demand letters to individuals who are in question to resolve the matter. before it goes to court and they have to be humiliated or embarrassed or whatever, right? So basically, what a lot of people are saying is it's paying for play when it comes to the legal system. The celebrity, whoever he is, it is a he, because he filed the lawsuit as John Doe. Whoever he is, I have my suspicions, but whoever he is filed a lawsuit against Tony Busby, stating that he was trying to extort him for money. So these celebrities is not going to lay down and roll over. They fighting back. I have my guess who those individuals are, because in the lawsuit, it states that, yes, I've been to Diddy parties. Yes, I've been in close connection with him for years. And yes, that is my friend, or it just goes on like that, right? Pretty much. But I have nothing to do with these salacious allegations that's going on right now. And I'm not going to let you, he didn't say it like that in the lawsuit, but pretty much that's what you get from it. I'm not about to roll over and let you just do what you're going to do to me. I mean, I understand that everybody has to protect their empires, because I'm just saying my own little opinion. Here's my opinion. I believe that they were having these wild parties after the party, after the party, after the party, allegedly. And in those after the party situation that Cassie talks about, there were very selective people who were invited to these parties, simply because Puff Daddy ain't no fool. He know for sure that these high profile celebrities he hang out with, they got media around them all the time. They have media attention. They have staffs. They have friends. They have all these different people that they work with, to, and for, and other businesses. And people talk. It's like barbershop talk. Yeah, me and my man Diddy, we was People talk. So he had to keep it close to the vest. Diddy has also been seen at an AVN convention. If you don't know what an AVN convention is, look it up. My man Lexington Steele said Diddy was a fan of him. If you put all this stuff in the pot together, then he was smart enough to keep people away that would talk a lot, or that he couldn't pay off, or that he couldn't pay for a service. Hence the reason why we're hearing about ex-workers. Most of the time, that's a very secret society that is very discreet, and that is very shh. I ain't gonna tell if you don't tell. Allegedly. But how about the guy that's the ex-worker, well, one of them, that's currently incarcerated for the shooting at the Trump, wherever he was, the Trump Hotel or Trump Tower, somewhere in Florida. He ran through there shooting out. Remember that video? He went viral, and then he started talking about what he did with P. Diddy and Cassie, allegedly. And he keeps going to court, but it's always delayed. For the last year, it's delayed. It's delayed. He just recently went to court last week. He's supposed to be getting sentenced. Nothing is happening. His case keeps getting delayed, 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 So I don't know what's really happening there. But what I assume, this is just my opinion. Remember, this is a commentary channel. It's my opinion. The feds are talking to him. The U.S. attorney is talking to him. They're in conversations with him. A deal is being worked out on his current case, and he keeps declining it. So they are trying to get him as a witness. And in order to do so, I feel like his team is pushing back on the deal that they're giving him, and they can't come to an agreement. Hence the reason why delays for an entire year, every time you're supposed to go to court, is delayed. Y'all go up to y'all approach the bench. The lawyers and the prosecutors approach the bench. As soon as his name come up, y'all and then move for an extension to another date. Like, what? So I feel like a lot of people, this is getting really interesting in the way that the government is maneuvering, because they don't have enough. And they know if they go forth with what they currently have, he gonna win. Because they're gonna paint. Good morning, good morning. They're going to paint. Now, I'ma just say it, but I hate this about to happen to her. But the defense is going to paint Cassie as if she was down with the plan. She knew what was going on. She was helping him to set up things when it comes to the freak offs. They're going to paint her in that light. Point blank, period. I'm just here to tell you. If you don't know nothing about law and defense and never seen court, never seen Law and Order, they're going to try to make it seem like she was down with the plan, and that's why she greased them for the money. Allegedly. I don't think she wanted to take it so far. She probably was like chilling with him, having a good time, moving around, doing their little drinks and whatever it is that they was taking, and just living life. But he took it a step too far, and she got in over her head and couldn't flex out of it. So then when somebody else came along that was a man as well, that was her out. Trust me, I've been in these very domestic violence situations, and you always need some sort of leverage to leave, or you need some sort of help to leave. So if the trainer was seeing certain things that was happening between them two, then he was like, yeah, you got to get out of here. We got to find a way. We got to do this. We got to do that. And he was that wedge between her and Diddy that helped her to just say, okay, I'm done. I'm moving on. I got help. Let's get out of here. Right? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Out. Rosalind Jolly. Hey, how you doing? Out. What does out mean? What does out mean? Okay. So that's kind of my synopsis on what we're going to see going forward. Diddy gets out Friday. I could be wrong, but the way that they painted it in this court hearing that just happened on Tuesday, and a lot of the new stuff that they thought they had, I don't know. If they can confirm, see what keeps happening in these cases, what keeps happening is that the witnesses keep changing their statement. It's been a long time since a lot of these situations have happened. So what's happening, people can't remember things. They can't get anybody to corroborate their stories. Like, just things keep happening. but they can put themselves in close proximity to Diddy. That's what they can do. That's what I feel like it's happening with a lot of these cases. Like the young lady, y'all gotta go watch Lionel B's video. I'm not going to even show it. I respect content creators. I know how hard it is to make your videos, and I know how hard it is to keep people from trying to show your entire videos. I do show videos from other creators under fair use, but I don't want to infringe on anybody's rights. I feel like y'all should just go to Lionel B's page and y'all should take a look at the video that he just did with the young lady who was in. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Then you'll be like, okay, we seen this picture. We know who this is. Let me show you. Here she go. Okay. Here go the picture. These people getting on my nerve. Y'all supposed to be a news station. Why I gotta log in? Okay, I'm about to show y'all now. Hold on. This picture right here. That picture right there. That young lady just recently did an interview with Lionel B. So I really want y'all to take a minute, go to the YouTube search Lionel B, Lionelb, I think it is. But Lionel B, it should come up. Should be the first video. When I tell you everything that she talked about, and see, you know, he was smart, allegedly, and how he finessed people, because he made it seem like they was a team working together against other people. Like she was his home girl that was helping him to get back at other people, and like she was a part of the team in some situations. Like that's just how I felt when she's telling the story, right? So I'm like, oh, he's good at his mess. He makes you feel like you a part of the team. We gonna fly you out on a jet. I just needed you to do these couple things for me. You got me? You got me? I know his type. I'm a woman. Yeah, I know his type too. I'm just saying. What wins? What wins? What wins? What wins? Oh, we talked about the wins that he feeling so good about. He came in the court flexing. That's why I was confused when you said what wins. We talked about his wins. We talked about how he feel. We talked about it. You got to go back and rewatch the video. Oh my God, his wins. Miss said, what wins? That man felt like the prosecutors lost. That man felt like that before he even hit the courtroom. The way he came walking up in there. Okay. The young lady said, y'all want to hear it? Here it go. Hold on. Because I can show you. I just want to show you. Let me show you real quick. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. Let me show you real quick. Okay. Oh, no, this is not it. Hold on. Stop sharing. Let me show you something. because there was a reporter that went inside the courtroom who works with law and crime, and she kind of described his demeanor. She described just how the atmosphere felt in the courtroom because she was able to go in. She said that you're not allowed to take in like electronics or anything like that, but you know, some people have been pre-approved to kind of do that. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Okay, hold on. Let me show you something. It's kind of weird the way she described it, though. It's like, it feels like him. You understand what I'm saying? It definitely feels like something he would say or do. You know, it kind of feels like I am Diddy. You see me. I am the diddler. Hold on. I'm on it right now. Hold on. Let me see. Uh hold on. Because he was trying to make it seem like they stole something from very precious from him. Okay, no, this one ain't it. And they do videos every 5 minutes. And y'all be talking about us doing videos. They doing videos, these law and crime channels doing videos every 5 minutes. Oh, here she go. Here she go. Hold on. Let me get through. I like to watch people ads only because that's just who I am. Hey, hold on. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm the dealer. I'm the dealer D. I can't even do it. But here we go. Let me show you what she said. Hold on, here she comes. Let me show you what she said. Let me get to her. Okay. Here we go. Let me pause right there. I'm gonna just show y'all what she said. Okay, here we go.
Federal courtroom. Elizabeth, talk to us about what the scene was like, the atmosphere, what Sean Combs looked like. Was his family there? Because unfortunately, we don't have cameras. You are our eyes and ears.
Yeah, that's right, Jesse. And of course, I brought my handy dandy notebook once again, because as you just mentioned, no electronic devices unless you have a particular permit and an order from the judge are you allowed to bring that inside federal courtroom. So we had to do it the old fashioned way, a pen and paper and a notebook. So I actually got into courtroom or the courthouse, I should say, around 2:15. And thank goodness I did, because it really paid off, because it was kind of stacked as far as a lot of press trying to get inside that hearing. And I was very lucky to be able to sit inside the gallery, because a lot of journalists were worried that they weren't even going to be able to make it into the hearing. The hearing was on a completely different floor than it was last time, in a lot smaller of a courtroom, and really lucked out being able to sit in the gallery kind of on the right side, just like I was sitting last hearing in October. But you know, a big difference in this hearing compared to last is Diddy's family wasn't even inside the courtroom. They didn't appear inside court today, likely because this was an emergency hearing and we just got notification of it literally yesterday. So no sign of his sons, no signs of his daughters, no signs of his mother inside that courtroom hearing. But one thing that, and I guess I should say, it doesn't really surprise me as much anymore, but it is Diddy's demeanor. I was expecting, because his family wasn't here, for him to be a little more somber, a little more defeated in a way, but that is not Diddy. Literally, his motto, besides being a bad boy for life, is can't stop, won't stop. And you cannot stop that confidence that he has when he appears inside the courtroom. I was very surprised to see that he had come inside. He had kind of smiled at the gallery. I felt in a way he even made eye contact with me, which was very kind of bizarre in a way. But at the same time, he was just appearing as that confident Sean Diddy Combs that we have seen plenty of times in the images, of course, in the stories that we have covered prior. And again, he was an enamored figure once ago, but you would think that about to be on trial for sex trafficking charges, that he would feel defeated. Being in a detention center for the last 2 months, he would feel defeated, but that was not the case. He appeared very jovial. He was very kind of very focused, in the sense of when the defense was making their arguments to the judge, Combs was sitting at the defense table, nodding his head along. He was taking notes. He was passing notes to his defense attorney.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you could also tell, going back to when he had first come inside that courtroom, was that I think he recognizes that a lot of people are watching him. There's never going to be a moment out of our mouths that we say Sean Combs looked defeated, because again, all eyes are on him. So he's going to make sure everyone is aware that he is in upper or higher spirits, I should say, as he's kind of battling this very heavy court case. But again, when he was inside that courtroom, he was very laser focused. He was, when the judge was asking about the notes and the whole debacle that was going on about that, Combs appeared very adamant that these were legal notes that were taken. They did violate attorney-client privilege. But again, what else are we expecting from a man other than Sean Diddy Combs?
I was skeptical in the beginning too, but I mean, it's real.
It's worth.
I told y'all. Look, but that she's not the only one that was actually in the courtroom that described him as such. And we were just talking about his demeanor and his can't stop, won't stop, take that, I'm the diddler. We were just talking about that because that's who he is. Hence, going back a couple conversations ago when I said to you, he's smart. He knew how to manipulate these individuals to do what he wanted to do. So I don't believe that there's going to be a lot of celebrities to come out. There's going to be celebrities. Please believe it. There's going to be some that's associated right along with him, but it's not going to be the treasure trove that we thinking of. Just simply because he's smart. He knows how to manipulate people. Yeah, it's the money. It's definitely the money. It's definitely the money. So the dealer know what he doing. He is treating this like an album release party. Remember, y'all, he been through this before. This not his first rodeo. Last time he was just not in jail for it. So for him to be going through it again is because there's things being said behind the scene. He know exactly what to expect. He know what's going to come up next. He knows how to treat this PR situation that needs to be handled in the media. Y'all heard what Shine said. Did you hear what Shine said? Did y'all watch the new show with Shine? The Honorable Shine? You got to go to Hulu. You got to watch that because it gives you a lot of insight. If you don't know who Diddy is, see, we don't know him for sure, but watching him for years and being around in certain situations, living in New York and, moving around, you kind of get the sense of his type. You feel me? Like you don't know him for sure, but you kind of get the sense of his type, the type of man he is allegedly, right? And the type of individual he is when it comes to business and how he learns certain things from a lot of moguls in the business. Like y'all think he just came out the womb and decided that he was going to be the best businessman ever and that's what happened? No, he learned things from other people along the way. The people that he so-called said mentored him. And I please believe these situations with women and how to manipulate people were lessons that were taught to him. I don't know why they talking about something live will end. How is that possible when I'm sitting here talking to the live? Sometimes I don't understand TikTok. I just don't get it, y'all. Sometimes I don't understand TikTok. I just don't. So I don't know. I just think that this is going to be a long rodeo. It's going to be a very smart show because he's putting on a show. Oh, y'all didn't know? Yes. I was just giving Lionel B his props about being able to interview so many different people from this case and this situation. And I was just talking to the people about that before you came in. So I definitely tell y'all to reach out and go look at that video. I agree. Nobody is clean in this case. They got some dirt somewhere. Somewhere. We don't know exactly where, but they do have some dirt somewhere. And all of it is not going to come out, y'all. All of it's not going to come out. Y'all heard what Ray J said? Ray J said that there's things happening in the background behind the scenes and people are making things happen and money is changing hands. He was like, oh, I just said that. I can't believe I just said that. But I said it. It is what it is. I said it. It is what it is. I couldn't believe he said it either. He's telling. Ray J, you snitching. No, I'm messing around. That's just my personality. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have a lot of dust on them. And it's not glitter. It's coal. You know how you put coal in the stocking? It's definitely going to be a lot of people with coal in the stocking. It's not going to be any glitter. None whatsoever. Look here. I don't believe in nothing but God. So I don't know where y'all coming from with these conversations that y'all keep trying to have on my channel. But guess what? I don't believe in nothing but God. And I rebuke you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost and the Spirit. Now, next topic. Because I'm not playing with y'all. I am not playing with y'all. None whatsoever. But you know what happens a lot on my channel. I don't know why that happens a lot on my channel, where you will get a huge content creator. They have a huge platform. Then they'll come lurking on my channel. What you want? Let's collaborate. You see me? I know it's you. You feel me? You lived in Belgium for 8 years. I love God and I apologize. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, you see me, I see you. Let's do we and let's make this happen. Okay? Because it's YouTube. There's enough room for everybody. I salute the creators that's doing their thing. I'm just tapping into y'all world. And I got a lot to say. You feel me? I got so much content. Sometimes I don't know what to do with it. Okay? I got so much content. Sometimes I just don't know what to do with it. But back to Diddy, y'all. So Diddy feel like he got to win? Diddy feel like he feel confident? You feel me? He feel real confident. He feel like, yeah, I'm coming home Friday. That's what he feel like it right now. What is it? Thursday, November 21st. Diddy feel like he gonna be home for Thanksgiving? Do y'all think Diddy coming home from the Bell? Do y'all think they gonna let him out? Just based off of everything that just happened. Because I feel like the lawyer was very strategic in calling an emergency meeting right now. The way that they did it. Now, how did he got dog walk? How? What y'all think? Y'all think he coming home? What's happening? Ooh, this phone hot. Bill, you think so? Sometimes I be thinking that too, Bill. But then look at everything that has happened. And I'm like, they was holding information on the situation at hand. Now, there's some people out there in the atmosphere, behind the scenes in the industry, who was holding what they knew. Courtney Burgess. I believe that in some form, I believe he's allegedly guilty of something. What that something is, I don't know. But I also know that there's a lot going on behind the scenes, because how y'all been investigating him, not investigating him, watching him get into trouble, watching him do things since 2018. And then even before that. The regular normal person would have been in jail a long time ago. I'm just saying. They would have been in jail a long time ago. So, Bill, there's some validity to what you're saying now. I feel like they just sat and waited with their hands crossed. We see you. You see me. Because I see you. Just waiting. No, I believe it's no. The way words is words is words. The way that they wrap all of this up with the words and the wordplay, like I said, he guilty of something, allegedly. Because you innocent until proven guilty. That's just the way of the law. That is not my own personal opinion, but that's just the law. But I believe they use one case. They only have enough evidence for one case. And they have one witness so far. One concrete witness so far. Because they was together for maybe a little more than 10 years, probably like 10, 11, but they say it's 10 years that he was with Cassie for 10 years. So she know a lot. And I believe they're using her to say certain things. I just believe that. Because who else is it? They was trying to get Kalina to talk. Kalina, basically, I'm not with that. I'm not about to let that happen. I'm not with it. That's my brother. Y'all saw the interview with Kalina, right? That's my brother. I'm not with it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Next. That's just what the young lady said. That's what she said. She said Dawn is a weirdo. I'm just saying. Now, when you come to my channel, we're going to play devil's advocate. And we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of everything that's happening with whatever conversation that is going on. Whatever topic that we're talking about. I'm never going to have a bias towards anyone. Because you're wrong, you're wrong, you're right, you're right. That's just who I am in real life. Outside of these cameras and these streaming platforms. But when it comes to the law, it's just certain things you can and cannot do. Now, if you go back on my channel, I show you the paperwork. This is what the prosecution is saying. They gave us everything. They gave us everything from the moment of his arrest, maybe a little before his arrest, They gave us everything in their opposition to bail. They talked about it all. His lawyers, they talked about it all too. Now, do lawyers and prosecutors and the governments and everybody, do they play games when it comes to these situations? Yes, because they know something is going on. They just don't know what. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So, if you in here right now and you enjoying the conversation and you're feeling tapped in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you tap the screen on TikTok and make sure that you follow me and subscribe to the channel. I feel like they still, based on what's currently happening, especially with this emergency hearing, I feel like, this is just my opinion, that it won't be anytime soon. If it is sometime soon, that's a Hail Mary. A Hail Mary, like, hey, this is it. We got to try it. Go for it. Drop it. But if they keep on investigating, like I know they are, like I feel like they waiting to see what happened with the lawyer, Busby, and this prominent male figure. They watching everything. Like, it's the feds. They see it all. They got, what? How many of the AUSAs was it? 5? It's 5 AUSAs. And I'm pretty sure they got a team of other people that's watching social media sites, seeing the news, going to TMZ, going to different platforms, watching YouTubers. Just they everywhere. I feel like it's going to be a minute, unless they really feel like they suffered a loss, and then it's coming quick, and then they're going to keep investigating. So I don't know. That's just where I am with it. That's just where I am with it. But like I said, you guys, thank you all for joining in. This was only an hour and a half, but I do appreciate you all for being here, and I appreciate you all for subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you take a moment and support the channel in any way that you can. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter whether you like, subscribe, or if you want to donate. It's totally up to you. I just want to build me a live studio. That's all I want to do, so that we can have some good energy and bring people in the studio and interview those people in the studio. You feel me? I do. See y'all later.